Greetings and hallucinations to all you folks out there in FAF land. I have for you a 1 versus 1 on Crimson Feud. It is a 5K map, if I can get my tongue untied here. And these are two exceptionally good 1 versus 1 players, so this should be a ridiculously fast-paced, action-packed game. I'm going to go ahead and zip in here and look at the initial build orders, and then we will see where the game takes us. Blowdeer has taken Cybern. He is going land first, air second, massive power spam, which is slightly off-center. Don't know why. He's going to lose out on some adjacency. That is a very lazy swipe. TA for life, immediately going for his Hydro, second air as well. This is going to be Cybern versus Cybern, TA for life, jumping on the ball with those scouts to get out and see what is coming his way. Crimson Feud, I have not played this map before, but I'm looking at piles of reclaim. We got T1 in the corner. We have rocks distributed around the bases in a roughly even manner. Patches up in front, and then some more T1 Rex in the mid, just barely enough to justify fighting over. And Mantis War. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Oh, who's gonna win it? Oh, 6 health left. Blowdeer wins the Micro War, but he does have a bomber out now, so that is going to mess up TA for life's plans. So apparently you can. Oh, okay, that's just a smooth boulder. Alright, I was thinking that was a cliff face. Very uniquely made map, to say the least. It is quite interesting. And it is symmetrical along the diagonal line, it looks like. Alright, the 5th land factory going up for Blowdeer. And he is doing a marvelous job of balancing his eco. TA for life lagging a bit on power. Oh man. And there is the power stall. Only has 3 factories up, working on his 4th. He is experiencing a desperate lack of tanks at the front. Needs some more Mantis. Both players sitting roughly even right now. TA, what the crap are you doing? Why? Why are you 2/3 of the way across the map with no tanks to back you up? I must know. Anti-air ACU securing air control single-handedly. That is how it's done, folks. Run by on the south side is going to be unsuccessful, and oh no, TA for life is going to lose all of his Mantis. Derp. That was painful to watch. What? There's still some left. The Hydro is going to go down to 2 Mantis. That's amazing. There was a drop on the side here. Is going to secure 2 mass extractors for Blowdeer. And Blowdeer has pushed Tech 2 land. He is sitting very, very pretty on top of his pile of mass. TA for life is also doing well on the eco. He has recovered from that power stall, and he does have Tech 2 as well, but he was already on a disadvantage in unit count. I don't know how that Tech 2 upgrade is going to go for him. He does have overcharge available, so he will be able to pop at least one of those rhinos when they come close to his ACU. But right now, his map control is disintegrating because he does not have enough units. Currently, Blowdeer is also sitting on roughly triple the reclaim that TA for life has gotten. Blowdeer's ACU has finally jumped into the battle. Although, He does not have overcharge. Not only does he not have power storage, he does not have nearly enough power to pull an overcharge. But he is going to do the same thing TA for Life did. He's going to pull all of his units to the front and dive headlong into the enemy base. Or not. Maybe he's just going to sit there. Maybe. Fire Beetle. You need to watch your comm, Bloateer. That could end very badly for you. 3 Fire Beetles. Is he going to see him? Oh, focus fire. 1 down. There's an explosion. 2 down. Well done on that recovery, but that is going to cost him all of his units there. And strategic Tech 2 point defense placement. That is going to immediately begin firing directly into the ground. Excellent, excellent choice on building. Well, that's a good camera glitch.
Yeah.
Alright. Did not know that the camera would do that. Bloateer still on a huge production advantage. Currently pulling in 53 mass. Why are you not selecting things? 8 Tech 1 and 1 Tech 2 land factory. To TA for Life has 5. 4 Tech 1 and 1 Tech 2. And also has less. There, he's starting to recover. He has less air as well. This is pretty dismal looking. TA for Life is struggling for map control. He has lost air. There are gestures at work for Bloateer now. Those are going to be able to help deal with those Tech 2 tanks that are pushing this side, although there are point defense, there are mobile missile launchers accompanying those, so they are going to be able to wipe those out. But no, TA is going to run his tanks in before the mobile missile launchers can kill the point defense, and he's going to lose every single tank, and then the gestures are going to kill the mobile missile launchers. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That point defense right there is killing me. It needs to be reclaimed. I don't think it has it killed anything yet? 0 kills on that point defense. That is an even bigger waste of mass than point defense normally are. That is just absurd. Shield going up for TA for Life, but I don't know what kind of good that shield is going to do him, considering the fact that Cybern shields are pretty horrific. And the run begins. TA, you need some point defense. There is 1, 2, 3, throwing them up in a line. Maybe it will be enough. You have to forgive me, I'm still getting over that cough. And the units have been stopped. 3 mass extractors lost in the back here, and some of his power is going down. He is still sitting on enough, though, mainly because he's not building anything. This looks like down to about 5% map control. And epic T1 bomber snipe. Flak going to work. And it is successful. Bloateer, what the hell? That was like 35 T1 bombers, and it only got the ACU down to half health. Why would you throw them all into flak like that without actually targeting the flak? Why? There is so much reclaim in TA for Life's base now. He's up to 13k reclaim. 3,000 ahead of Bloateer, and he is once again pushing out to the side here. This time with 4 mobile missile launchers. Maybe taking the point defense down faster will prevent the loss of his tanks. But no, the T1 bombers are going to come in and push those back. My goodness. And TA for Life pulling an upgrade out in the wide open. Not sure why you would do that. That was a Tech 2 upgrade, I believe. Hero Rhino taking out 2 mass extractors and leaving the other 2. Probably should have killed off all of those. There's nothing over there to rebuild them. And Bloateer securing his expansion. So sad to watch that heavy tank go to waste. That could have gotten many kills. TA for Life really wants this north expansion. He keeps sending wave after wave of units in there to die, and still has not managed to secure that thing. An engineer laying down a radar over here. So much wasted flak, all of those bangers running in to die. And the engineer was not able to get a point defense up, sadly. So that expansion is going to go down once again, and bricks have hit the field. TA for Life is Tech 3. He has a trebuchet and a brick out so far. Trebuchet is going to be absolutely marvelous in this situation where you have hordes of T1 units. Trebuchet able to use that massive splash to deal damage to tons of units at once. Even though the actual damage per second is very low for the trebuchet, actually it's kind of pitiful, to be honest. Because it has such a huge area of effect and hits so many units at one time, its potential damage is exponentially greater than, say, the Aeon artillery, which actually has the highest DPS. I forget exactly how much damage each shot does, but you figure, you know, if it's doing, say, 200 damage, 200 damage times 10 units is 2,000 damage, whereas the Aeon artillery, let's say if it had, these are bull crap numbers pulled out of my head, but if the Aeon artillery had, you know, 250, but it's only hitting 2 or 3 or 4 units, it's actually much less potential damage. TA for Life has also moved to Tech 2 Air, but sadly he does not have anything even remotely resembling air control, although he is doing a good job on scouting. And brick attack. These accompanying units need to back off ever so slightly to let that brick catch up. But now there's going to be a run by on the north. Clockwise rotation. This is like musical chairs here. Trading expansions, doing everything but trading bases. And well done, TA. Skirting those units that overextended into the base, and he is going to kill off this other expansion as well. So we have gone from 5% map control to 70% map control in about 8-9 minutes of game time. Well done, TA for Life. That is the advantage that you get for having all of the reclaim dumped in your base. 28k reclaim for TA for Life, 15k for Bloateer. That is pushing the double mark. And those bricks are just going to lay waste to all those rhinos. Bloateer has finally moved Tech 3 as well. He is going to start producing bricks, but since this is Cybern versus Cybern, it's basically going to be a war of numbers and how well you can micro and unit mix. For instance, this is not what you want to happen. 1 brick versus 3. The 3 bricks are going to barely take any damage at all, and that brick is going to die. Here we have 5 bricks together. That is a much better grouping, and those are going to be able to absolutely demolish the units that are up here. Some of Bloateer's precious build power going down to those bricks. Sadly, no more T1 bomber spam. I know how much he was enjoying that, but it is at an end. I do not see any T4s yet. Both players have tons of reclaim at their disposal. Ooh, that was nasty right there. Those 2 bricks destroying all of those Tech 2 mass extractors and then running away. TA for Life definitely has the eco advantage right now, mostly thanks to this stuff being killed off. 103 to 80. Blodeer's still pushing Tech 1 bombers. He needs to move those bricks. And the brick coming back in for round 2. That is amazing. This brick did have a vet, but that single vet is not going to be enough to let it kill that other brick. It will go down. The base is safe once again. These two bricks getting quite adventurous pulling towards the front, but they will be shut down by a brick and a couple of trebuchets. ACU headed northward. I am sure to hopefully overcharge that brick. He has doubled up on power storage. Blodeer still with the single, making sure that he has overcharges available to kill off any of those T3 units. 4 bricks pushing into TA for Life's base. Going to do a small amount of damage, but he's letting them sit still under T3 mobile artillery fire. It is not a good thing to do, even though the damage is low. As I was saying, it's cumulative splash, which will eventually deal irreparable damage to a group of bricks. Actually, those trebuchets are working quite well for TA for Life. Good area denial tool, way, way better than Cybern Tech 2 point defense, of which you need like 400 to stop a brick. Okay, maybe that's slightly exaggerated, but you get my point. "37 minutes into the game on a 5x5 map, which is a ludicrous enough statement as it is. We are still on Tech 1 interceptors, fighting for air superiority, which Blodeer is still winning. And we have actually tipped over the 100 mass income mark on a 5K map, which is really, really unheard of. And it's pushing Tech on a massive level. We're actually getting up to Tech 3 mass extractors. Blodeer, what the crap, bud? You are upgrading 2 mass extractors at once without any of them being capped. Why? Why is this madness happening? Brick still pushing back and forth. I don't see any T4, and honestly, I'm very surprised. A megalith would do wonders, and there is so much reclaim. Holy cow, almost 60,000 reclaim for TA for Life, a little over 30,000 for Blodeer. These reclaim numbers are getting gargantuan. That was enough reclaim cumulative over the game to build a couple of Monkey Lords, actually. I'm waiting to see one. Also, I'm not sure why my game sounds are not working. That is very strange. I really need to reinstall my sound drivers. I've been having a lot of issues with sound recently. Or possibly the game, I don't know. Have to work on that. Needs more pew pew. Alrighty. The map control is now roughly even 50-50 split. T3 power generator going up for TA for Life. I'm going to take a peek at his ACU, see what upgrades he has. He has Stealth Tech 3. Blodeer pushing Tech 3 engineers. I am sure he is about to start something. He has no upgrades on his ACU. None. And that is not what I wanted to play. This is actually kind of dangerous. TA for Life. Oh, 1 overcharge right there. Right there. Oh, man. So, yes. Yes. 5 bricks in one shot. That is how it's done. Completely and totally desecrating that squad. That was an odd choice of words. You would desecrate the homeland, but not necessarily a squad, because the squad is desecrating your homeland as it progresses. So unless they're bearing an emblem of holy origins, I guess you could not really desecrate a squad. I did not want to use the word demolish again. Entomology is interesting. TA for Life completely obliterated that squad with an overcharge. Alright. Megalith coming online. I called it. A Megalith is going to be very, very useful against these this brick spam. And is going to be able to reach out and hit with a very small area of effect, but an area of effect nonetheless. And it will be able to help deny those units. Holy cow, TA for Life is building that quickly. Topped the 100,000 reclaim mark. We're at 110,000, and he is popping up in the 400 mass income with that reclaim. That is how he's getting that Megalith up so fast. That is absolutely astounding. Bloateer, on the other hand, trailing behind at a mere 46k. TA for Life is about to triple the reclaim numbers of Bloateer, and it is all because of those bricks that keep getting thrown away into his base. Bloateer, I think you have fed the monster that is going to lead to your death, because the longer this game goes on, the more I see you struggling for map control. You had the game all but won, and it is now falling apart around you. We have a counter Megalith going up, but Bloateer, despite having a slightly higher mass per tick income, he does not have access to the reclaim that he needs to get this thing off the ground, not to mention the fact that bricks are going to immediately come in and shut that down. He has so many bricks. He needs to mix in some loyalists to get that stun effect and just bull rush straight into this and try to keep these units stunned while his bricks waste everything. But I just don't see it happening. The Megalith is going to go down here, but that Megalith up here, accompanied by bricks, is going to be able to kill off Bloateer's entire attack force. Someone call Adele, because this is the end. Another Megalith going up in the back. Perhaps there will be one more slugfest, but we're going to start seeing Bloateer's base crumble, I do believe. TA for Life building a Soul Ripper for good measure, and he has moved to Tech 3 Air, something that Bloateer has not touched yet. Still on Tech 1 Land Factory, so even if Bloateer does somehow manage to kill this Megalith... Oh, no, I lied. I am so terribly sorry, people. The T3 Air Factory is right there in front of my face, right in my blind spot, and not only that, there are ASF on the ground. Holy cow. I should win a Most Observant Person of the Year award. The Megalith is going to come online, but I don't think there's enough bricks left to accompany it. I don't think that it is going to be able to win this fight. Just going to have to see Bloateer running to the back side of his base. TA for Life is about to roll that bug out. He is up to 170k mass reclaim. I don't think I've ever seen even a third that much reclaim on a 5x5 map before. He is on a solid triple of Bloateer's numbers. And Ripper, Megalith, bricks, anti-air, rhinos, just wow. Many ways to die. I think the Ripper did get that one. Holy cow. TA for Life, kudos to you on one of the best comebacks that I have seen in recent days. That was absolutely incredible, going from about 5% map control to complete and total annihilation. Yes, I went there. Of the other player. Brilliant game to watch. Absolutely brilliant. All right, guys, that is going to wrap it up for this cast. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please send me your replays. I will cast them. And I will see you guys next time.